Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Once more, thank you very much for attending this sohbat, but specifically nowadays, Bidah. Earlier we studied a little in detailed way Sunnah. Then we are in the subject of Bidah. A few points on this subject first. Bidah bid'atun bid'at. Anything new in as terminology, innovation, new thing, makes things new. This is what the term is. We are speaking about innovation in religion. Innovation is very good. No civilization can survive or it can establish without new thing, new development, new thing. Life is new. Every day, everything is new. So, new is good. Discovering new things, adding new things properly is good. So, but what we are speaking, innovation in religion. In religion. When we say in religion, this is Bidah. I am writing once more, Bid'atun. Could be Aqidah. Aqidah. Aqidah, credo. Related with Allah, about angels. No, I don't believe Jabrail is there. What are you talking about? Okay, Allah is so and so. No, it must not be like that. What are you talking about? If people say like that, it's Aqidah. Related with hereafter. No, in hereafter must not be like that. What Quran says is different. I don't understand. Blah, something. This is Aqidah. آمنت بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله واليوم الآخر وبالقدر. That is aqaid. That is a science. علم الكلام, علم العقائد. We studied in Sufa. We read some text. الفقه الأكبر for Abu Hanifa, عقيدة الطحاوي, عقائد النسفية. There are texts. Jannah, Jahannam, this, that, and that's related with Aqidah, Aqaid, creed. So this is Aqidah. Second is Amal, action. Islam, namaz, salah, saum, salah, Hajj, Zakah, Kalima, Shahadat. This Bunya al-Islamu ala khamsin is 5 articles. What is that? Amal. Action. Namaz, Salah. If somebody says, no, why Maghrib is 3 rakah, must be 4 rakah, what is wrong with that? So what is he is doing? He is not in Aqidah. This is adding to something in religion. In religion, in faith, in religion. This is what we are talking about. That is that is our subject, not new things in life. New things is life very good. There are good, there is bad, and everything. But new things in life is okay, good. All sciences Muslims added added. There was no tafsir, no hadith, no fiqh. All innovated by Muslim scholars. How can we know, could have known these books and like that? Could we have known our deen without them innovating, bringing new things, new sciences, new... I mean, Ummah must, we cannot lump sum like that. This is what is happening. People are lumping with each other, not careful in thinking, categorizing. This doesn't fall like that, doesn't fall like that. Okay? This is like a preliminary, say a few words. Now, we will go into detail with some texts. We will go into detail. This is A, this is B. I have my points. B. Bidah. Bidah. Alif. Hasana. Hasana, beautiful. Hasana. Hasana, beautiful. Of course, there are bid'ahs, hasana, beautiful. Minaret, masjid, dome, library. There were not such library during the time of Prophet Muhammad. Air condition, light. Of course, carpet. There is Bidah Hasana. Beautiful new things. Beautiful new things. Okay? Then, second concept, B, know that this is Sayyi'ah. Sayyi'ah. Sayyi'ah, bad, sin. Sayyi'ah, su, evil, bad. Could be in aqidah, could be in amal. So, this is the concept. Definitely Turkish scholars, many other scholars, we have this categorization. We don't lump sum bidah, and everything. No, we don't do that. And that is right way of thinking. The Prophet ﷺ died. Umar did some of the things, new things. Look at the Umar's life in Tarikh al-Islam. There is a fantastic book. 3-volume, I believe. Yes, 3-volume. I never saw any book better than that in Islamic history. Of course, I appreciate Professor Hamidullah's works, but this is how a person in Egypt writes like that. One needs to visit that book, kiss that book, sit down, do dua, next to book. Because that's valuable, that's what I mean. What is that book? Since Tarikh al-Islam, Hassan, Ibrahim, Hassan. Tarikh al-Islam by Hassan Ibrahim Hassan. I showed that book before, I believe, here. If I'm not wrong, I wanted to translate that book, big book. It may take years to translate. Wanted when I was doing my PhD, but I gave up, did not translate, did not begin, because there is a 100-page about Ottoman history, totally wrong. Very nationalistic, Arab nationalism, like Ottomans oppressed, suppressed, grabbed and used and abused and exploited. Which Ottomans they are talking, I don't know. Okay, we will know the truth at the day of judgment. Some of the things, this history, what happened, I don't know everything. So that's why I gave up. Otherwise you will throw all 100 pages not to translate, or each line you need a note. This is not true. True is this one. True is this one. I mean, you will write a new book, a new chapter. So is that translation or your own book? So that's it. But this is the book. Somebody fantastic. Cultural history, literature, I mean, military, during the time of Prophet Umar's time, how military was arranged in attacking. Was there offensive or defensive wars? Which way technique used? I mean, which tools they used? These are mentioned here and there, but this guy is fantastic. In its sources, all Arabic books, all European, Western, English, French literature books. Very interesting guy. Egypt, in Tahrir Square, in somewhere, they must give up. They must make a statue of this person. Excuse me. Come here. You are chanting like that, Mursi or other things. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Okay, Ikhwan, Ikhwan, no Ikhwan. Why are you chanting? Do you know Hassan Ibrahim Hassan? You don't know. I will tell you. This is his statute. Do you recognize? No. Worship this one, right? I will teach you how to respect a person, how to know something. Oh, haram. Not haram to you. Already you have in your heart a statute. Not 1, 2, 3 of them. Your nafs, your hawa. Don't chant me, come here. Ummah needs lesson to wake up. Hey, why are you playing with religion? Why don't you know? Fantastic. So, let me wrap Bidah, Aqidah, Bidah, Aqidah, Amal, Bidah, another category, Hasana, beautiful, Sayyi'ah, evil, or sin. So, big concept, because we will come to that soon. I mean, let that be understood. This is what it is. Now, first, I am very thankful to Brother Ibrahim. He reminded me a few days ago a book, Reliance of the Travelers. Fantastic book, Umdatus Salik, Nuh Hamim Keller. Very scholarly translation, very scholarly done book. I admire that book, but I did not know in that book there was a chapter of Bidah. So he has that book. he reminded me, I said, well, give me, let us make copies. So I made copies. English part, Arabic part, next to each other, categorized chapter by chapter. It is unusual, generally speaking, about having a fiqh book, fiqh amali, fiqh books, a chapter on aqidah. This is aqidah. Not, that is why I have that book, I like that book, but one needs to know, to be reminded. We will go to that. We will touch fantastic views. These alim, fantastic views. Also, I will go into detail. This is Muhammad Amin Ar, one of our scholars in Turkey, recently passed away, rahmatullahi alayh. I keep his staff, his asa, he gave me at home. Like every day, I want almost to kiss that fantastic person. Scholars came here, very short, twice came here. He was our guest at home. We are honored having him here. Very great scholar, great scholar. Over 100 years, 103 years, passed away. So I asked him, on email. So he sat down, wrote in Arabic. He is not Arab, mashallah. He wrote, I asked him to send me or to say a few words what Bidah is or something. He said, no, I will write, I will send you. This type of people, scholars, great scholars. So we will go to that. Those 2 hours will be our resources going into detail. But before that, Encyclopedia of Islam, 1 page. I will begin to speak about that. This is a new edition of Encyclopedia of Islam. Fantastic book, Orientalist, but fantastic book. A book, a few days ago, one of my friends who went to Syria, studied Arabic, Abdul Rahman, Stephen Ide, Muslim, accepted Islam, married a Syrian, so then he did his master in Turkey. I also was instrumental because the person who supervised his master is my younger friend from school. I told him, why don't you take care of this boy? So nice. So he was here visiting me. He saw his Encyclopedia of Islam, or in my office. This belongs to Masjid. So then I told him, look, this is one of the most important books. But ask any imam in this metroplex, maybe around. Even 1% of them will not know the name of this book. Tell them go home back. Enjoy. Why? Because this is the book Westerners, Orientalists produced. They have their ideas, research-oriented, but their values are different. They may not say Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They may say great man, Prophet Muhammad. They may say like that. But we need to know what they are saying. Somebody needs to know. How? with this book. But the guy doesn't know the name of the book. What he is doing here as leader of Ummah. Go home. So let us read Bidah, alphabetical, Bidah. The writer is J. Robson. I don't know who that person is. J. Robson. I mean, I know a lot of Orientalist names, by name, by face. Some of them I met, but these I don't know who that person is. Bidah. Innovation. A belief or practice for which there is no precedent in the time of the Prophet. It is the opposite of Sunnah and is a synonym of muhdas or hadas, like new thing. Muhdas, new thing. Hadis, new thing. Okay. While some Muslims felt that every innovation must necessarily be wrong, some allowance obviously had to be made for changing circumstances. Thus, a distinction came to be made between bid'ah, which was good, hasana, or praiseworthy, mahmuda, and one which was bad, sayyi'ah, or blameworthy, madhmuma. How perfect the Arabic words are used, because they know Arabic, these people. Praiseworthy, mahmuda. Look how he is translating, how he is putting. Yes. Al-Shafi'i laid down the principle that any innovation which runs contrary to the Quran, the Sunnah, Ijma' or Asar, in parentheses, a tradition traced only to a companion or a follower, closed parenthesis, is an erring innovation, whereas any good thing introduced which does not run counter to any of these sources is praiseworthy, Shafi'i said. On this basis, innovations have been classified according to 5 categories, ahkam of Muslim law, ahkam, 5 categories. Under duties incumbent on the community, fard kifaya, parenthesis, are included such bid'ahs as the study of grammar, rhetoric, etc., on which an understanding of Quran and the Sunnah is based, investigation of the reliability of man whose authority is quoted for traditions, al-jarh wa-ta'dil, Arabic terms. Refer to al-jarh wa-ta'dil, go, I explained in somewhere else. He is referencing. Distinguishing sound and weak traditions, codifying law, and the refutation of heretical sects. Very interesting. He is saying that there is innovation, hasana, but not hasana only. Farz kifaya. Farz kifaya. Studying grammar. Grammar itself was innovated. Studying grammar is farz, kifaya. Al-jarh wa ta'dil, hadith. I mean, usul al-hadith. These are the book says, the guy says, this is farce. We will come to that here too. We will come to that. There is farce. Not only innovation, just innovation, it is farce to do it, to learn it, to study. Okay. Among those which are recommended, mandub, recommended, is the establishment of such institutions as hospices and schools. Recommended innovation. Innovations which are disapproved, makruh, include the decoration of the mosques and ornamentation of copies of Quran. Says, okay, among those which are permitted, mubah, that is, towards which the law is indifferent, is the free use of pleasant foods, drinks, and clothing. People, sisters, jilbab. Long, pulling on the ground. For them, sunnah. Whereas, jilbab is to cover any color, any pieces, 1 piece, 2 pieces, 10 pieces, to cover whole body, except face, except hands, feet, lower part of the feet, but any color, not jilbab of like traditionally existing here. I mean, comment. Bid'ah, I am continuing. I like this explanation. Bid'ah to be distinguished from heresy, Khariji, Rafidah, like outside of Islam. Bidah, different. Okay. When it includes matters which have been introduced in disagreement with what has come down from the Prophet, disagreement. What against? Let me read. When it includes matters which have been introduced in disagreement with what has come down from the Prophet, it is said that this is not due to any purpose of rebelling against him, but has arisen through some kind of confusion. I need to understand what he means, but let me continue. Innovators are called Ahlul Bid'ah. Ahlul Bid'ah, innovators. Or Ahlul Hawa. The implication is that the innovator, Mubtadi', is one who introduces something on an arbitrary principle without having any basis in recognized foundations of Islam. The objection to bid'ah has led some Muslims in more recent times to denounce the use of tobacco and coffee. Interesting. I am reading first time. But not Turkish coffee, I believe. Don't touch Turkish coffee. But Haji, what are you doing? I appreciate, but not that much. and tobacco, okay, but I am coming from tobacco producing family. So be careful. Don't touch too much. We never smoked anything, but we produced in old days. Now changed, my village changed. They are hazelnut, producing hazelnut now. I was surprised when I visited my village. So tobacco, because it is industrially very valuable, you produce, it is very hectic, very difficult. Early morning, before sunrise, you need to go pick the leaves and then put on a string, then dry. You need to do same day. And your hands, becomes nicotine and very dirty. We don't smoke, but like sell that one to government, monopoly, there is an organization, they will export. Then you buy industrial thing. My village was self-sufficient factory. You don't need anything. Even dress, woven, my mother had at home. They could do a little thicker one, like that with carpet making machines. We had one like that. I mean, self-sufficient at village, self-sufficient. All fruits, everything available. You don't need city. You don't need the country. You don't need anything. But sometimes you need to do something valuable to sell, buy other things from the city. So for that purpose only. Anyhow, but okay, I understand. Dukhan. Dukhan is the word for the smoke, for the tobacco. Okay. Tobacco and coffee. And even of modern scientific inventions, he says, but among the Wahhabis, the strictest body within modern Islam, scientific inventions are freely used. Indeed, the economy of the present state of Saudi Arabia is mainly dependent on oil, whose production could not be accomplished without modern inventions. What is touching, interesting guy. Bidah may be treated on the level of qiyas, analogy. Kitab, Sunnah, Ijma' Ummat, qiyas. There is 4 sources in Islamic legal system. Kitab, Sunnah, never finishes. Ijma', then qiyas. Qiyas is analogy. Qiyas is not accepted by Shafi'is, by some, but Hanafis accept that one, this usul al-fiqh subject. So, qiyas. Bid'ah may be treated on the level of qiyas, just as what is qiyas in one generation may be included in what later generation considers ijma'. So may it be with bid'ah. Interesting. The distinction between good and bad innovations, bid'ah hasana, bid'ah sayyi'ah terms, the distinction between good and bad innovations was therefore necessary principle. Only people of an ultra-conservative nature who live in an unreal world of their own ideas could insist that the practice of Prophet and his companions in the Medina may alone be followed, and that no allowance may be made for the development of knowledge and different circumstances. But a number of traditions condemning innovations are found in the collections of hadith as statement of the Prophet. Bibliography. Who wrote? This is from Encyclopedia of Islam, I am repeating, produced in West, one of the important literature. Bibliography. At-Tahanawi, a dictionary of technical terms used in the science and Musulmans, edited by Sprenger, etc., 2 volumes, Calcutta, 1854, Bangladeshi or near to Bangladesh area, 1854 book. He found, he saw, he took, okay? Then 1862, page 133. Then another one, Abu Bakr al-Turtushi, Kitab al-Hawadis wal Bidah. There is a book like that. Book of new things and bid'ahs. Somebody wrote a book, Tartushi. Yes, this guy found it. I am seeing this first time. Okay? Edited by Talbi, Tunis, 1959. Also Wensing, Handbook, Article Innovation, Ignaz Goldziher, Muhammedanische Studien. I have that book. Volume 2, Halle in Germany, a small city, 1890. He found this book and he refers to that. Page 22 and following pages. D.B. MacDonald, Muslim Theology, Bid'ah and Mubtadi in Index. Okay. Bernard Lewis lives in America. Bernard Lewis, my old colleague, but he knows Ottoman Turkish, he knows Arabic, Jewish of course, and very strong scholar, old age. Bernard Lewis, some observations on the significance of heresy in the history of Islam in Studia Islamica. There is a magazine called Studia Islamica. Fantastic articles. Fantastic, I said. Western scholars' articles. There is Royal Asiatic, another. Islamica, another. There is, you are Bangladeshi, there are articles published about Bangladesh in those like 100 years ago. 100 years ago, there were people writing and what happened, like that. Okay? Studia Islamica, Volume 1, 1953, page 52 and following pages. Who wrote this? J. Robson. That is what really interesting. Okay. The whole article, her item, I read from Encyclopedia of Islam, new edition. when some, like imams or somebody a little bit open-minded visits me, I have that in my office, that book, I show them. I mean, I appreciate the one who appreciates that book. But I don't think that book existing in any masjid in America. Find me one masjid has that book, one masjid, I will kiss your hand. Find me one masjid. I insisted, administration to be bought that belongs to masjid, does not belong to me. They did not want to put here because Orientalism. So I said, I will keep it as long as I am here. I live here, I will keep it in my office. Because people think when somebody reads, he will melt, evaporate, his iman will be evaporate. If that weak iman you have, why are you walking in the street? Streets will take your iman, street. I mean, Ummah has some paranoia. Hey, wake up, what are you doing? What are you thinking? Iman must be your iman strong enough. What are you talking about? Because somebody wrote something, you are going to change or to evaporate or you disappear, vanish, your iman or what? What kind of iman you are talking about? Iman is so strong. Like castle. Anybody does anything, no problem. Others, what they do, negative makes our iman, must make our iman stronger. Of course. But what I will do, I will not go to second chapter, that is going into detail. These two notes, Muhammad al-Amin, also reliance of the traveler Ahmed ibn Naqib al-Masri's views. This time I will not go to that. I will try to conclude here for today. Next week we will have class, but after that we will stop having class because of Ramadan. After Ramadan there is Eid, so everybody hopefully will pray for us in Ramadan a little more, like that. So next week we will have class, but following weeks will not have class. First class will begin August 18. So I am informing. If you want to plan or anything accordingly, you can plan. August 18, we will have class. 2 weeks, then 1 week, following week, that is end of August, 31st, something August, I will be out of town at ISNA convention. So that also we will not have that week class. Other than that, inshallah, we will have classes. Hopefully, prayerfully, inshallah ta'ala. Yes.